What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome to another Overwatch guide video. Today, I will be discussing Mercy's pistol and damage boost ability, and deciding when and how to use each. While Mercy is primarily a healer, her kit also has some valuable damage-based tools, and knowing how to best use them is crucial for being able to play her well. So, without further ado, let's look into these two abilities. The Caustic Blaster does 20 damage per shot, and fires 5 shots per second, thus dealing out a total of 100 damage per second, if you land all shots. That's pretty decent, but how does it compare to the benefits of damage boost? Well, damage boost increases the target's damage output by 30%. Therefore, if you were to be damage boosting a Soldier 76, who regularly outputs 175.4 DPS, you would give him an additional 52.62 damage per second. Somewhat surprisingly, this is only about half as much of the net damage your team would be dealing if you were to use your pistol instead. However, in reality, it isn't that simple. These numbers would obviously differ depending on how good your aim is, as well as the aim of the person you're boosting, in addition to which hero you boost. Teammate ultimates in particular can deal enough damage on their own that you will actually deal more net damage by boosting them. Some examples include Bastions, Pharahs, and Roadhogs, and the complexity doesn't end there. If you are firing at the enemy with your pistol as Mercy, you are ensuring that you are in line of sight with them. Given that Mercy's primary role is that of a support, and thus her survival is paramount, giving the enemy any possible line of sight to fire at you can be extremely risky. While you may not be dealing as much net damage by boosting your allies, it is oftentimes safer for you to boost from cover than to stand in the open and shoot. However, if you have the protection of a barrier, or if the enemy is disabled briefly by something such as an Earth Shatter, then whipping out your pistol to deal that extra damage can be very beneficial. On top of that, given the pistol's lack of damage drop-off, it can be a good way of dealing with distant enemies that lack any means of returning fire, such as a Roadhog or Reinhardt. Torbjorn and Symmetra turrets are also easy pickings for Mercy's pistol, given their immobility. Just be sure that you are outside their range of fire. Another big factor in choosing between the pistol and damage boost is ultimate charging. While getting hits with your pistol is a great way to charge up Mercy's ult, damage boosting an ally can pass some of that charge onto them. This is especially good to keep in mind if you already have your ultimate, but one of your DPS is still charging theirs. Giving them that little extra charge boost could be the difference between them having their ult ready for the next team fight or not, so be sure to keep an eye out for this with your team as well. The last big factor to consider is the time it takes to switch between your healing staff and your pistol. Given how quickly things can go down in Overwatch, damage boosting gives you the benefit of immediately being able to switch to healing if someone starts taking heavy damage. Even though it's fairly quick, switching back to healing after having your pistol out could delay things just enough to prevent you from saving a teammate. While this is a relatively small concern, it's still something which must be taken into account when trying to become an excellent Mercy player. So, now that I've covered all the major components on deciding between the pistol and damage boost, what's the verdict? Well, given my moderate experience with playing Mercy, in addition to my general knowledge of the game and the information I was able to find through research, here is my conclusion. Damage boost will always be the safer of the two options. The ability for you to hide while using it can ensure your own safety while still directly supporting your allies. On top of that, it provides them with ultimate charge, and is quicker to switch to healing than from the pistol. However, the pistol will more often than not deal more damage overall than the damage boost, so finding ideal opportunities to use it can greatly benefit your team. Its power should not be underestimated, and can in fact serve as a decent damage source. However, like most things, the best way to figure out exactly how to most effectively use both is to simply practice. Get a feel for how they each work in your own hands, and use that experience to refine how you play Mercy. Any tips I can give you are just icing on the cake for how to actually perform like a true master, so get out there and play. Anyways, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off. Thanks for watching, and if you play Mercy, please leave a comment below with your thoughts on how to use the pistol and damage boost. You'll probably know more than a tank main like me, so hopefully you can provide even more insight for aspiring support players. Also, if you liked the video, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter to keep up to date with my content. That'll do it for today, so until next time, keep practicing and have a great day.